Ever wondered about the different ways researchers combine qualitative and quantitative methods to get more comprehensive results? Let's dive into it. Imagine you're a researcher trying to answer a complex question. You need to collect and analyze data, but one type of data might not be enough to gain a full understanding of the issue. That's where mixed methods of research come into play. Mixed methods of research is a methodology that combines the strengths of qualitative and quantitative research. Qualitative research, rich in narrative detail, helps us understand the why and how of phenomena, while quantitative research, with its numerical data, provides statistical power to understand the what and how many. When these two methods are strategically and effectively combined, we get a more robust and comprehensive picture of the topic at hand. This approach has been gaining popularity across various fields such as education, health, and social sciences. Researchers are recognizing the value of mixed methods, as it allows for a greater breadth and depth of understanding, making the findings more reliable and valid. Let's say you're studying the impact of a new teaching method on student performance. Using a mixed methods approach, you could conduct interviews with teachers, qualitative, and analyze student test scores, quantitative. This combination would provide a more nuanced understanding than either method alone. The beauty of mixed methods is in its flexibility. There are several ways to combine qualitative and quantitative data, each with its unique benefits and suitable for different research questions and contexts. Mixed methods research isn't just about collecting different types of data, it's about using these diverse data sources to inform and enrich each other. It's like cooking a gourmet meal. You could have the finest ingredients, but it's the way you combine them that truly makes the dish shine. So, why should we care about mixed methods? Well, in a world full of complex questions, mixed methods provide a powerful tool to explore and understand these complexities, offering insights that a single method might miss. Now that you have an overview of mixed methods of research, let's delve deeper and understand the different types. Imagine you're a researcher who's just discovered something intriguing, but you need more information to confirm your findings. This is where explanatory sequential design comes in. So, let's dive into the world of explanatory sequential design, a two-phase approach that combines qualitative and quantitative research methods. This approach is like a two-step dance where each step informs and enriches the other, leading to a well-rounded understanding of your research topic. In the first phase, we begin with qualitative research. This is our chance to explore, to probe, to ask those open-ended questions that help generate hypotheses. It's like digging for treasure without a map. We're not sure what we'll find, but every discovery, every piece of data could lead us to something significant. Then, armed with these hypotheses, we move into the second phase, quantitative research. This is where we test our hypotheses. It's like putting our discoveries on trial. We gather numerical data, perform statistical analyses, and seek to confirm or refute our initial findings. But why do we give priority to the quantitative phase, you might ask? It's because numbers speak volumes. They provide concrete evidence that can either support or challenge our hypotheses. However, numbers alone can lack context, and that's where qualitative data steps in. It provides the rich, detailed context to our numerical findings, helping us understand not just the what, but also the why. For instance, imagine you're studying the impact of a new educational app on student performance. In the first phase, you might conduct interviews or focus groups with students to understand their perceptions of the app. You might discover that many students feel the app improves their understanding of the subject matter. This then becomes your hypothesis. In the second phase, you would gather numerical data, perhaps through test scores or app usage statistics, to see if there's a measurable improvement in student performance. If the data aligns with your hypothesis, you've just confirmed your findings quantitatively. Explanatory sequential design, therefore, serves as a powerful tool to not just explore, but also validate your research hypothesis. But what if you're starting with limited knowledge about your research problem? Enter exploratory sequential design. This is like flipping the script on the explanatory sequential design. Instead of starting with a quantitative phase, we begin with a qualitative one. This initial phase serves a crucial function. It helps us identify variables and generate hypotheses. Imagine you're a detective starting with a blank slate, gathering clues and formulating theories. That's essentially the qualitative phase. Once you've gathered your qualitative data, it's time to test your hypotheses. This is where the quantitative phase comes in. You put your theories to the test, using statistical methods to see if your initial clues hold up under scrutiny. This is the beauty of the exploratory sequential design. It's a method of discovery, of paving a path through the unknown. Exploratory sequential design is thus ideal when you're charting unknown territories in your research. Now imagine you want to collect both types of data at the same time or embed one within the other. That's where convergent and embedded designs come into play. First, let's talk about the convergent design. This approach is like a two-lane highway where cars, representing qualitative and quantitative data, are driving side by side. Both types of data are collected simultaneously, but are analyzed separately. It's like having a conversation with two friends at once, but you're carefully listening to each of them separately. After the analyses, the results are compared or merged to provide a more comprehensive understanding of the research problem. For instance, let's consider a study on student learning habits. The qualitative data might come from interviews with students about their study routines, while the quantitative data might be scores from standardized tests. These two data streams are then analyzed independently and later compared to give a rounded picture of student learning habits. Now let's move to the embedded design. In this design, one type of data, either qualitative or quantitative, is nested within the other type. It's like a Russian doll, where one doll is hidden within another. One phase of data collection is emphasized and the other is secondary. This design allows researchers to explore additional dimensions of the research problem without fully integrating the two types of data. Take, for example, a research project studying the impact of a new teaching method. The primary data might be quantitative, such as test scores, but qualitative data, such as teacher observations, could be nested within the study to provide additional insights. In conclusion, convergent and embedded designs offer unique ways to approach mixed methods research. Convergent design allows for simultaneous data gathering and separate analysis, while embedded design lets one type of data take the spotlight, with the other playing a supporting role. Whether you're looking for a comprehensive understanding or exploring additional dimensions, convergent and embedded designs have got you covered. Finally, let's look at the most complex but also the most comprehensive design, the transformative design. Often referred to as the multiphase design, this approach is like the grand orchestra of research designs. It involves multiple phases of data collection and analysis, with each phase serving as a stepping stone for the next, creating a harmonious symphony of insights. Imagine you're embarking on a journey. Each stop along the way is a phase in your research. At each stop, you gather data, analyze it, and use the findings to inform your next destination. That's transformative design in essence. It's like a relay race where the baton of insight is passed from one phase to the next, ensuring a seamless flow of information. This design is particularly useful in complex studies where different types of data are required to answer different aspects of the research question. Think of a multifaceted diamond, each face reflecting light differently. Each phase of the transformative design acts like a different face of the diamond, shedding light on a new aspect of the research question. Perhaps you're studying the impact of a new educational curriculum. You might start with a qualitative phase, interviewing teachers about their experiences. The insights gained could then inform a quantitative phase, surveying a larger group of teachers for statistical analysis. The results could then guide a third phase, perhaps a case study on a particular school or district. Each phase builds upon the previous, creating a mosaic of insights that provides a comprehensive understanding of the research problem. But remember, while the transformative design is comprehensive, it's also complex. It requires meticulous planning, clear communication between phases, and a deep understanding of both qualitative and quantitative methods. It's like juggling multiple balls in the air. It requires skill, coordination, and a clear vision. Transformative design, therefore, is your go-to design when dealing with multifaceted research questions. With its multiphase approach, it allows for a comprehensive exploration of complex research problems, ensuring no stone is left unturned. So, when you're faced with a complex, multifaceted research question, consider the transformative design. It might just be the key to unlocking the insights you need. So, there you have it, 5 different ways to mix qualitative and quantitative research methods. We've explored the explanatory sequential design, where a qualitative phase paves the way for hypothesis generation, followed by a quantitative phase for hypothesis testing. Then, we delved into the exploratory sequential design, a mirror image of the previous method, where the qualitative phase helps refine the subsequent quantitative investigation. We also touched upon the convergent design, which collects both types of data simultaneously, yet analyzes them separately for a holistic understanding. Additionally, we looked at the embedded design where one type of data is nested within the other, allowing researchers to unravel additional dimensions of a research problem. Finally, we discussed the transformative design, a multi-phased approach ideal for complex studies requiring varied data types. Remember, the right design can make all the difference in your research. Subscribe to Learning Sphere for more insights into the world of research. Until next time, happy researching.